From lockdown, it's Any Day Update with Liz Lanier and Richard Martinez.
Hi, I'm Liz Lanier.
And I'm Richard Martinez.
And this is Any Day Update.
Where the day doesn't matter.
Because they all feel just the same. Jacob Blake, a 29-year-old black man, was shot multiple times this past weekend by Kenosha police, and he is now paralyzed from the waist down. As a result, to their surprise, the police will be starring in their own reality show, filmed only by cell phones, called How to Not Get Away with Murder.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, there is a shortage of dumbbells in America, as many people have started working out from home to avoid public spaces like the gym. While websites like Amazon and other fitness supply chains are running low on them, the Republican National Convention had plenty of dumbbells on display this week. Plenty.
Santa Clara University is launching an investigation after a black professor was asked by campus security to prove that she lived in her own home. The university released a statement saying, "We are sorry we got caught doing something racist. We will make sure you do not catch us next time."
Well-known homophobe Jerry Falwell Jr. resigned this week from his position as president of Liberty University after it was revealed that he and his wife had invited another man into their bedroom. Now, in the past, Falwell Jr. has gone on record saying he believes that marriage is between one man and one woman. You know, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. But I guess, if Adam and Eve had a really hot pool boy?
As of this past Tuesday, all 8 Harry Potter films will be removed from HBO Max, and they will be moving to a new streaming platform called Peacock. We all know how J.K. Rowling feels about anything to do with change and transition, but we can assure her this one is real. Because she's transphobic.
In her speech this week at the Republican National Convention, former governor of South Carolina, Nikki Haley, stated that she believes America is not a racist country, right before telling a story of the racism her family faced while they immigrated to America from India. So, apparently, according to Nikki Haley, America does not have a race problem, in the same way that I do not have a problem with eating too much junk food, like chips, which are delicious, or Twizzlers, so good, or some soda, watered down. Yeah, no problem at all. That was delicious. I think it's time to introduce a new segment to Any Day Update, Liz. For anybody like Nikki Haley who maybe thinks that America doesn't have a race problem, here are a few reminders that America is racist.
And now, a few reminders that America is racist.
Police officers shooting an unarmed black man in the back 7 times. Racist.
Republicans calling into question Kamala Harris's American citizenship. Racist.
Making it harder for marginalized neighborhoods to vote through voter suppression. Racist.
News stations putting up a picture of the wrong black person when a different black person dies. Racist.
Netflix canceling an all-black sketch comedy show, Astronomy Club. That's racist.
Disney forcing its first black princess to spend half her movie as a frog. Racist.
And don't forget, all of the United States of America being built on slavery. Racist.
Now it's time to check in with an Any Day Update correspondent.
During this pandemic, many pastimes such as karaoke has taken a dive. To talk about their experience, we have here an 80s alternative professional karaoke singer, right? Mark Cruz, also known as Mary Mark on the mic.
What's up, gang? Someone, somewhere in summertime, because we're in summertime right now.
That's fun.
That was good.
Fun. Mark, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for the Evite. Hello. Yes.
Now I know that karaoke is a big part of your life. I'm just curious, what has your life been like in these last few months during the pandemic, where karaoke isn't accessible the way that it was in the before times?
Quiet. It's been very quiet.
Mm.
So quiet that it felt like things that I had buried in the past to forget about, which was the biggest reason why I got into karaoke, has finally surfaced and come up and has really affected me in a way where I feel anxious. So in attempting to get rid of all that, I started delving deeper into some of the '80s music that was forgotten. Sort of like that one song, "I Got You, That's All I Want. You won't forget. It couldn't happen. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened." And you know what? That really helped me to move forward in my life.
Yeah.
It opened up a whole new era of music that we forgot about.
What precautions have you been taking, since the pandemic hit? Are you taking any particular safety precautions in your karaoke studio? Do you plan on reopening?
Comparable to when you buy underwear, you buy a lot of them. Like when you go to Marshalls and you buy a 4-pack, but you might end up buying 3 4-packs. That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing with microphones. And if you go on eBay, there is a case of microphones that you can purchase anywhere between 10 to 20. And I jumped on that opportunity. And they're self cleaning. Not only is there an off and on button and a volume button, but there's also a self cleaning button in some of these microphones that they sell on eBay, believe it or not, specifically for karaoke singers.
Is there any '80s song that, if you could pick one that sort of just encapsulates where you are today in your life, what would that be?
This one just kind of delves into pretty much how not only myself, but how everybody else feels. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over.
All right.
So we unite.
You're a beautiful singer.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
I've had a lot of practice. Yeah. I started out at Mike's Pizza Parlor in Downey, believe it or not.
Oh,
Oh, shout out to Downey.
yeah.
Um, since
Totally.
you're, a proclaimed '80s man, what from the '80s do you wish you could bring into the year of 2020?
The one thing that really stands out for me is the breaking of the wall.
Mm.
East Berlin, 1989.
Mm.
What a way to liberate and to bring people together, regardless of what you believe in or how you live. Can you imagine that? Breaking the walls down, people uniting who probably haven't seen each other in decades, and then do an impromptu karaoke party with maybe some Eurythmics.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, some Eurythmics went. It lost. I lost it. So, but that's okay because there's always Blondie.
Yeah.
The tide's high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. Everybody,
Number one.
I
try
really
to fade
like.
out there.
Yeah. Well, that's what '80s music was best known for, was the fade outs.
Yeah, maybe
Yes.
this year we can really
Yes.
break down some Zoom walls.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, like
Huh? Zoom
Love
wall.
that.
Break it.
Oh,
I can't.
that's totally cool. Totally cool. Love it.
Mark, when businesses are able to reopen and karaoke, if people are able to go back and do karaoke in the bars and whatnot, what kind of safety precautions do you envision being put into place?
I believe there's going to be several mic stands, and I believe it's going to open up whole a whole new era for karaoke as far as blues on one mic and country music on the other. and alternative music on the other mic, and then rock and roll, old 50s rock and roll, from Elvis to Bo Diddley to Jimi Hendrix. I can just see that happening. And of course, these mics are going to be 6 to 7 feet apart. But not only that, but people bringing in their own microphones and their own masks, where the mask will be transparent so people can see their mouths move and the spit come out and hit against the transparent mask, so people know that they're truly singing their hearts out. That's what I see. That's the precautions that I not only see, but I believe I'm going to make happen.
That's a really beautiful image of our post-COVID future.
I have another question for you. I know you gave us some moving 80s hits earlier. I was curious, what is your go-to karaoke song while you're in quarantine? And if you not only can you name it, can you sing it?
Yes.
Unhappy Birthday by the Smiths. I come to wish you an unhappy birthday, 'cause you're evil and you lie. And if you should die, I won't feel sad, but I might cry. Loved and lost. And some may say, well, usually it's nothing, surely happy, you should be this way. Unhappy birthday, unhappy birthday. I brought in the stiletto in that.
Yeah.
Down a little bit.
Loved it. That was beautiful. Very dark.
Matches the times. Matches the times.
There is an unhappiness.
It's been such a pleasure having you on our show. Is there any other message you want to give out to the world before we say goodbye?
Just think of that one song that comes to your heart and allows you to be free. Free in that moment, to know that that moment is not going to last forever.
Thank you so much, Mary Mark on the mic cruise.
Boing.
I said I have mic. Mic's short for microphone. I just want to let you folks know that.
Oh,
Thanks. Wasn't sure. Now I know. Thank you so much.
This has been a message from an Any Day Update special correspondent.
He was fun.
yeah, that was super fun. I feel totally rad,
Whatever.
Liz, what would be your go-to karaoke song?
The song that stuck in my head, which I think is a great go-to song, is I Think We're Alone Now. What is it?
Does
I
it
seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
That's a good one.
What about you, Richard?
Well, I think I'd have to go for the Johnny Hates Jazz song, Shattered Dreams, and now you're giving me nothing but shattered dreams, because my dreams are shattered.
Oh. Sorry about that.
All right. It's 2020, so. All right, well, this has been Any Day Update.
I'm Liz Lanier.
I'm Richard Martinez.
Join us next week.
Shattered dreams.
We did it.
We did it.